Welcome back to InterFACTive. We probe deep and answer the hard questions.
The Five Nights at Freddy's franchise has become one of the hugest successes on all of the internet. With its animatronic characters that are creepy, and its jump scare moments, the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise scared young and old alike.
YouTubers recoiled in overdramatic horror, fans made up nutty theories,
And artists all over the world created Rule 34 images of a fetid yellow chicken robot with a child's corpse inside.
Tonight on InterFACTive, we take a step further into stuff by exposing the secret messages no one expected.
Tonight, we will show you the hidden Christian messages in Five Nights at Freddy's.
So, let's try to pull some facts out of religion.
Scott Cotton, maker of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, is a devout Christian and worked on several Christian-themed cell phone games. This includes the mega-popular Bible slots, which he created to compete with Gandhi Crush.
Did you ever wonder why a game called Five Nights at Freddy's actually has 7 nights? This is because it reflects the creation story where God spent 5 nights creating the world, but then got really pissed off when he found he had still have more to do. Ironically, the 6th creation day is when God created animatronic animals.
There are always 3 main animatronics on stage in the first 2 games. Some say this trio unmistakably represents the Holy Trinity.
Ever wonder why there are actually 2 doors in your office? This is because those doors represent the God-smitten cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. This is because if you go through them, then you'll probably end up being fucked.
Ever wonder why Golden Freddy is so important? This is a sly reference to the golden calf of the Bible, which was a false god. Scott is essentially telling us not to worship corporate mascots instead of the Lord.
The Android version of the game allows you to buy plushie versions of the animatronics through microtransaction. This is a clever ploy by Scott Cawthorne to indicate that the Android phone is a slant against God, as he allows those users to worship false idols while playing. PC users are unaffected by this, presumably as Scott has deemed them fit as true believers of the Almighty.
The animatronics known as Bonnie and Chica are a rabbit and a chicken. They represent the bunny and chick associated with the Easter holiday, which remembers the time when Jesus got better from being dead.
The animatronic Foxy represents the theory of predeterminism. This is because Foxy is forced to move along the same path every single night, much like God has a plan for most humans, as it says in the Bible. The only way to stop Foxy is to make a large donation to your local church so that God no longer hates you and keeps your door powered for another night.
Did you know that the animatronics known as Bonnie and Chica represent the first human beings according to the Bible, known as Adam and Eve? The cupcake Chica wants you to eat is a clever reference to the apple from the Tree of Knowledge. It doomed everybody.
Your paycheck at the end of the game symbolises the spiritual award gained through hard work and faith. It may not be much money, but you can rest easy in knowing that you'll be fired next week, which represents your trip to heaven. Except for the third guy. We told him he'd have to wait till spring.
The Five Nights at Freddy's franchise contradicts itself multiple times throughout its storyline. What at first seems like messy storytelling is actually an homage to the Bible, since the good book frequently contradicts itself as well.
Did you know that Freddy Fazbear is actually Canadian?
Did you know that children in animal masks represent pagan cultists?
The phone guy backwards spells Yug Enop Et, which in Latin loosely translates to say, Satan rules 6K66.
If you see withered Chica standing in a certain room during the events of Five Nights at Freddy's Part 2, you will notice that she is positioned as if she has been crucified.
If you use the camera to look into the Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria toilet rooms, in the second game you can briefly glimpse a halo of a Balloon Boy's balloon if you switch cameras suddenly. Coincidence, deity, or helium poisoning? I'll let you decide.
Ever wonder why the phone guy keeps saying hello, despite the fact he's pre-recording a message for you? It may seem like sloppy writing from someone who doesn't actually care, but in fact it's a hidden message. hello cannot be spelled without hell.
Did you know that Freddy Fazbear is actually Canadian?
Balloon Boy may at first seem like an odd addition to the cast of Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, until you realize that his obnoxious, sign-waving attitude and refusal to leave you alone is an homage to the Westboro Baptist Church.
The third game is a tribute to Moses' 40 days in the desert. You have to constantly renew yourself before the entire building catches fire or you die of oxygen starvation. The mirages of previous characters are tests against your faith, and Springtrap, emphasis on spring, is there to attempt to lure you away from the right path of staying to guard an empty warehouse with nothing worth stealing.
Why does Five Nights at Freddy's take place in a pizzeria? Simple. The crust represents loaves, and the anchovies you might order as a topping represent fishes. Loaves and fishes.
Finally, in all three games, there are these little mini-games that you play in between the nights. These are demonstrative of the glaring holes that can be found in the actual Bible, but it's okay because Scott still makes you go along with them anyway. Much like the actual Bible.
There you have it. Everything you wanted to know about the Christian themes in FNAF.
We hope you've enjoyed this installment of InterFACTive.
And if you agree with or disagree with us, please like and share the video.
We don't read comments.
Join us next time when we take a look at the connection between the Final Fantasy franchise and the Final Destination films.
You just got fact. Did you know that... Oh, fuck-a-doodle-doo.
Did you know that the animatronics known as Bonnie and Chica... Did you know that the animatronics known as Fucking hell, stop beeping me.